Hi guys! Welcome to my YouTube video. My name is Mary and I'm Tagacay from BSBA FM 1. For today's video, I will be teaching you guys on how to solve different kinds of problems that relates to mathematics of investments. But before we start, please prepare your notebook, pencil or ball pen, cycle or any calculator you have.
So hello again. What you're currently seeing on the screen is my own made PPT for our discussion.
And I would like to inform you that I will be using Tagalog and English language for today's discussion. So let's start.
This course subject is Math of Investment, prepared by myself, Mary and Tagacay from BSBA FM 1B. So our content for today is first, simple interest. Second, amortization of a debt and schedules. Third is general ordinary annuity. So our first lesson for this afternoon, morning or evening is simple interest. So what is simple interest? This is a quick and easy method of calculating the interest charged on a loan. It's also the type of interest that banks pay customers on their savings and accounts. So simple interest is simply calculated by multiplying its principal amount, rate, and the term of its loan or debt. This is also the basic and easiest idea of borrowing cost or debt or money. Ito yung dagdag bayad natin pag tayo ay nangungutang ng pera. This is the interest. Well, the principal, ito yung exact amount na inutang natin. Wala pa itong dagdag na interest. The R or rate, ito yung percentage kung magkano ang mababayaran nating interest. Kumbaga dito tayo mag-base sa kung magkano ang mababayaran nating interest. So, and term or time, 40. Ito yung time ng kung saan magtutubo yung interest. This is also expressed by year. So, if yung example or yung problem is naka-express ng month by month, we should really change it into years. So other relevant formulas is F for final amount equals present value or principal plus interest. And to get the interest, we should also minus the final amount to its principal value. So examples. Our first problem is a 3-year loan of 500 pesos is made with 6% simple interest. Find the interest earned. So our given is P for 500 pesos. R is 6% and we should convert it into decimals. So 6 divided by 100 is equals to 0.06. Sorry. So and our T for term is 3 because the problem says a 3-year loan. So let's calculate it. First, we should write the formula and then put the given on it on the second and its answer. So I equals PRT. I equals 500 times 0.06 times 3. Let's calculate it on our cycle or calculator. It's 90 pesos. And to find the final value, principal plus interest. So our principal is 500 plus our interest of 90 pesos is equals to 590 pesos. So activity study on your own. Please answer these 4 problems so that you can easily learn. And thank you for listening on our first lesson. This is our reference. And next up. So our next topic is amortization of a debt and schedules. So, amortization is the gradual extinguishment of any period of time. It is an equal payments for a period of time to make the debt extinct. While amortization schedule is a table which shows how many payments should be done, its unpaid balance, interest paid, periodic payment, and its principal. This 1, 2, 3, 4, these things should be seen in an amortization schedule. So we use amortization and schedule to know when to pay our debt, how much money or amount we should pay, and when it will end. Makikita din natin dito kung ilan na ba yung nababayaran natin at magkano na lang yung babayaran natin. So notations, A for present value, R a periodic payment of present value, T for term. Please copy these notations because these are the things we need to get and able to get the right answer to start calculating. T for term, R for rate, and number of conversion period for the whole term, or to get the N, T times M. I is interest per conversion period. To get the I, R divided by M. While M is the number of conversion period per year. This is bi-monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or bi-annually. So this is our formula. You'll read this as A equals to RA angle N at I This is used to get the present value. And the second formula is RA equals A over A angle N at I. This is used to get the RA or periodic payment of the present value. This is the example of our amortization schedule. It has payment number, unpaid balance, interest paid, periodic payment, and principal repaid. These are the easy guides and important notes you must remember while we are solving or making the amortization and amortization schedule. Payment number is equals to N, unpaid balance is equals to A, periodic payments is equals to RA. To get the interest paid, we should multiply the unpaid balance to I. To get the principal repaid, we should minus the periodic payment to interest paid. To get the new unpaid balance, we should minus the previous unpaid balance and the principal repaid. And we must always remember that the total of principal balance is always equal to its first unpaid balance. Table of values. So table of values is important because it is our guide to find the exact amount of the problem we are solving. Please take a screenshot on this so that later on you will not be confused. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. So example number 1, a loan of 10,000 pesos is to be amortized by equal semi-annual payments for 4 years and 6 months. If interest is 5% compounded semi-annually, find the periodic payment and construct an amortization. Let's find the given. So A is for 10,000 pesos, R is 5%, M is 2 because it is written here that it is compounded semi-annually. T is 4 and 6 over 12 because it is written here that the year is 4 years and 6 months. We can still simplify it and make it 4 and a half. To get the I, we should divide R and M. Our R is 5 and our M is 2. So 5 divided by 2 is equals to 1 and 1/2%. To get the N, we should multiply the T and M. 4 and a half times 2 is equals to 9. This is our solution. So we should first write the formula, and the second part is we should put the value on it from the given. A is for 10,000, N for 9, and I for 2 and 1/2%. Unable to get the 7.970866, we should find the N and I on the table of values. Let's first find the I, which is 2 and 1/2. 2 and 1/2. I'm really sorry that this is not clear. So this is our 2 and 1/2 because this is 2 and 1/4 and this is 2 and 3/4. So our I is 2 and a half and our N, let's find the 9. Let's line it here and to our I. So we get the 7.970866. After finding the I and N, we should divide the 10,000 to 7.970866, and the equal amount is 1,254.57 pesos. So let's make the amortization schedule. Remember the notes and guides earlier. It is said that payment number is equals to N. So our N is 9. So we should put in 9 numbers here like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And our unpaid balance is 10,000, and our periodic payment is the one that we solved. It is 1,254.57. Always remember that all periodic payments is always equal. To get the interest paid, first we should convert our I to decimal. So our I 2 and a half, and the decimal amount of this is 2.5. Let's divide it to 100, so we will get 0.025. So 10,000 times 0.025 is equals to 250. To get the principal repaid, let's minus 250 to the periodic principal, so we will get 1,004.57. To get the unpaid balance, we should minus the previous unpaid balance, which is 10,000, to the principal repaid, which is 1,004.57. Let's minus n, and we will get 8,995.43. So again, to get the interest paid, let's minus the unpaid balance to its I, which is 0.025. 8,995.43 thousand times 0.025 is equals to 224.689. And to get the principal repaid, let's minus 224.89 pesos to our periodic payment, and we will get 1,029.68 pesos. Again, to get the new unpaid balance, we should minus our previous unpaid balance, which is 8,995.43, to our principal repaid, which is 1,029.68 pesos. And we will get 7,965.75 pesos. And let's multiply it to its I, which is 0.025, and we will get 199.14 pesos. And again, to get our new principal repay, let's minus our new interest paid to our periodic payment, and we will get 1,055.43 pesos. To get our fourth unpaid balance, let's minus our previous unpaid balance to our new principal repay. So 7,965.75 minus 1,055.43 pesos is equals to 6,910.32. let's multiply it to 0.025. We will get 172.76, and let's minus it to our periodic payment. We will get 1,081.81. Let's minus it to our previous unpaid balance, which is 6,910.32. We will get 5,828.55. Again, let's multiply it to our I, which is 0.025. We will get 145.71 pesos. And again, let's minus it to our periodic payment, and we will get 1,108.86. Let's minus it to 5,828.51. We will get our new unpaid balance, which is 4,719.65. Let's multiply it to our 0.025i, and we will get our new interest paid, which is 117.99 pesos. Let's minus it to our periodic payment. We will get our new principal repaid, that is 1,136.58. Let's minus it to our unpaid balance, which is 4,719.65. We will get our new unpaid balance, which is 3,583.07. Let's again multiply it to our I, which is 0.025. We will get our new interest paid, which is 89.58 pesos. Let's minus it to our periodic payment, and we will get our new principal repaid, which is 1,164.99. We will minus it to our unpaid balance, which is 3,583.07. We will get our new unpaid balance, 2,418.08. Let's multiply it to our I, and we will get 60.45. Let's minus it to our periodic payment, and we will get our new principal repaid, which is 1,194.12. Let's again minus it to our unpaid balance, which is 2,418.08. We will get our last unpaid balance, which is 1,223.96. Let's multiply it to our I, which is 0.025, and we will get our last interest paid of 30 pesos point 60. Let's minus it to our periodic payment, and we will get 1,223.97. So always remember that all periodic payment is equal. So let's get the total amount of all the interest paid, periodic payment, and principal repaid, and we will get 1,291.12 to our interest paid, and our all periodic payment is 11,291.13, and our total principal repaid is 10,000.01. So we should always remember that the total of the principal repaid is always equal to our first unpaid balance. So activity, study on your own. Please take a screenshot on this and answer on your own so you can learn. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. And that's all. This is my references, and thank you for listening on our second lesson. Welcome to our third lesson of month of investment. Our third lesson is about general ordinary annuity. So what is general ordinary annuity? The first payment is made at the end of each payment interval. Like for example, monthly kayong nagbabayad. Yung exact payment nyo ay it's either 4th week or last week of the month, or pwede rin sa mga date na 30 or 31 if monthly kayong nagbabayad. If semi-annually kayong nagbabayad, the payment is always at the end of every 6 months. If annually naman kayong nagbabayad, then the payment is always at the end of every year. So this is our formulas. So this is the formula that we will use if we will find the sum of amount of annuity. While this one is used to find present value of an annuity. RS to find the periodic payment of the sum, and RA is to find the periodic payment of the present value. Please take note of that. So this is our table of values. So since the table of values that we will be needing is table 5, 6, 7, and 8, nakita naman natin sa formula, which is made the table itself para konti na lang, pero this is still based on the original. Okay, kagaya ng lesson 2 natin. Hindi ko na lang nilagay yung whole and complete table kasi napakataas nun. So please take an essay on this for our references. Example number 1. Find the present value of an annuity 670 pesos every end of 6 months for 8 years if the interest rate is 9% compounded quarterly. So let's write the given. Our R is 670, our rate is 9%, our M is 4 because it is written in here that it is compounded quarterly, so it is 4. P is equals to 8 because it is 8 years, and P is 6, C is 3. So remember that to get the P, you should find the number of months in a payment interval. While to get the C, you'll need to find the number of months in a compounding period. We should always remember that to get the P, we should look on the every end of in the sentence. Like for this example, it is said that every end of 6 months. While the C, let's look on the compounded word. So P is every end of, and C is in the compounded. To get the I, let's divide our R, which is 9, and our M, which is 4, and we will get 2 and 1/4. To get the N, let's multiply our T, 8, M, 4 equals to 32. And to get our K, let's divide our P and C. It is 6/3, and we can still divide or simplify it, and we will get the final answer, which is 2. So this is our solving. So first, let's put the formula. We will find the A because we will find the present value of the annuity. And then let's put the given here in the second. R for 670, K for 2, I for 2 and 1/4, and for 32 ay for 2 and 1/4. To get our third line, we should find these values on our table. So in table 7 and 8, we should find our I, which is 2 and 1/4 here. And our K is 2, which is here. So let's line it here and we will get 0.49448. For our table 6, we should find our N, which is 32 here. And our I is 2 and 1/4. We will get 22.637674. So let's multiply it. 670 times 0.49448 times 22.637674 is equals to 7,499.26. Oh, thank you for listening. Thank you for reaching the end of this video. I hope you have learned something, and please don't be too harsh to me because I purposely made this video for my final project and I am not a professional, so that's all. Again, thank you so much and adios mga amigos.